Where are people today? I'm around. I'll tell you a funny one. Uh-huh. Those guys who are ahead in time zones. I expect you to China, maybe. China, they're awake. India, yes. India, I can see you, Manav. India, all right. Who else is around? Where are you watching from? Perth, Australia, Dan Sam. I can see you, Dan Sam. All right. Who else is around? Hurry up, I'm burning. Tennessee, USA, Syokimau, Florida. Okay. Austria. Thank you. Austria, I can see you. All right. All right. Who else is around? Let's get two more people. We get going. I'm rolling. Good morning from Kikuyu. All right. I've seen you from Kikuyu. Eva Wanjiku. All right. So guys, as you grow in your business, as you evolve in your career, there's a group of people I want to teach you how to deal with because they are like pests. They're inevitable. These are people I like to call bargain demons because they walk around with a philosophy that a bargain is a win every time. They have no sense of dignity or they have no sense of grace and humility and self-control. I warned you the other day that never bargain the small traders. You're attracting curses on yourself. You're oppressing a needy person who needed to make a sale, but you must push them. They needed to make that sale to put food on the table. The small traders, if you realize they have overpriced, simply don't argue, move on to the next trader. But don't draw their hopes of making a sale and then push them to the corner just to save a coin or something like that. Avoid. There are situations when negotiating is appropriate, but with small people, avoid it. Now, this another, you yourself, when you are the seller, there's a group you're going to meet. So last night, this lady was saying, she wanted me to appear in their show to help me build their YouTube channel or whatever to address a topic. And I tell her, yeah, I do that, but personal services I charge because that's how I pay my bills. Public work is free. The videos I do, the posts I do, the TV shows I do, that's how I do my calling, community service. All right? That one is free. No. Apart from the peripheral way you may earn, perhaps from YouTube or whatever, but things like Facebook shows, whatever, many times you're doing your calling. It's not something to do with money you are aiming at. And then she starts begging. I tell her, you see, these are my rates. But then she does what these bargain demons do. They start nagging, begging. No, this time only. Please, just for an hour, just for that minute. Please. And although those people come pleading, they start by flattering your services, flattering you, saying you're very valuable, you're competent in your work, and you are exceptional. They start by flattering you. And you may think the praise is genuine, but it's usually meant to warm you up to con you. I wanted to warn you about the elements so that you can pick them from early. They can tire you and interfere with your mental balance. I felt so pricked. I've slept over the matter thinking, because that's not the first character I'm meeting of that type. They express a desire to buy, then engage. Some of them don't. This one time I want to pay a coin. They want my services, which they agree is valuable, but where did value come from? Value came from investment, sacrifice, work. They know you invested to become good, But they want that goodness at no cost. That the irrationality. They are extremely selfish, manipulative, emotionally. They nag you and tire you. They are hoping to wear you off until you give in, and they take away from you at no cost. I wanted to tell you how they look like so that you save yourself. Usually I don't engage. When it reaches that point, I don't engage. I just disengage. The best solution, once you sense that this person is out to exploit you, pretending that they are your fan, that they are your supporter, that they cheer you on, that they tell friends about you. You opened a shop, you opened a barber shop, a salon, but they say only this time, just make my hair for free, brush my shoes for free, just send that car for me. Let's say you operate a taxi service, just for today only. They nag you, and they don't want to understand that you also have needs. You know they are selfish because they're thinking about their own needs. They're not considering your situation, yourself. That you have to use everything. All right? That you have to use everything you have now to survive and keep the grind going. So you hear them saying, but I want you only for 30 minutes. You think the time is a floating element. I can give you 30 minutes. Take. If I show up, I have to perform using energy. I have to invest. I have to think about what I'm doing. There's energy. There is fatigue, there is investment, and all this the person is saying for free in the pretense of this time only. They're very annoying and mean spirits. They are very mean spirits, inconsiderate. They have terrible attitude, a terrible attitude of thinking there's a way they can just you can just bend your rules. They think they are begging, can pay bills. Their reasoning is very twisted. They drag you down with pleading, as if the pleading will change the principle that you can never get value at no cost. Value always has a price. So you shall know them because they start with flattery. Be careful with too much flattery. Number two, they usually act like they're exceptional. They are special to you, although you don't know them. They campaign you for you out there. It's okay that people support you, but they want to exchange that. They want to exchange that to get free work from you, free service, free goods from you, free attention, and they don't want to pay the cost. The other thing is they are blatantly ignorant of your needs. They minimize that you are professional, that you are a doctor, and everything in this world is about transaction, give and take, give and take. If you have structured your work in such a way that is a way you're serving the society, the community, in a general way, in a way that keeps you going, in a way that does not tire you, keep it there. Don't, you see, there are people who are so good at their thing, but they live poor, broke, struggling, because they brought too much emotions and pity to their work. Sometimes you have to be firm. If you do not be firm, these people are like calling bargain demons. They'll drag you down and exhaust you. They're inconsiderate, they are selfish, they are only looking at what they'll get out of you. They don't care about your needs, and they act like they are friendly while in fact they are demonic, insensitive, selfish. They'll suck the life out of you, and they try to minimize how much they're taking out of you. So you recognize them because they start to flattery. They emphasize their own needs and totally ignore your needs. Totally. The other thing is they are unprofessional. They are unprofessional. They do not think straight in terms of the market policies. They have no sense of dignity. They have no sense of generosity and consideration. Totally inconsiderate. And they will nag you, drag you down to a point where they tire you. They are hoping to wear you off until you give in. Your solution always, once you sense this is a very inconsiderate person, disengage and take your mind to something else. I thought I should teach you about them because you'll experience them as you evolve, as you grow. Don't try to be good to everyone. There comes a time to be firm-handed and not to bend. Cool.